Have you ever wondered how many countries are there in the world? If you ask someone how many countries are there in the world, the answers you get might surprise you. Yes, there are few different answers to this question, depending on whom you ask and where you ask the question. In this video, you'll get the most common answers to the question, each correct in its own way. Welcome to Basics. So what defines a country? In reality, there isn't a standard definition of what is a country. According to the United Nations, a new country has to be recognized by the other member states of the United Nations before it is considered a country. The recognition of a new state assumes that this new state is willing and able to assume diplomatic relations with other member countries of the United Nations. At present, there are 193 countries recognized member states of the United Nations. These countries mostly all accept each other as sovereign states, and they're the ones you'll see on most world maps and lists of the world's countries. South Sudan is the latest member nation to be admitted to the UN and was recognized as a country in 2011. In addition to the member states of UN, there are two observer states, the Holy See, Vatican City, and the State of Palestine. The Holy See was granted non-member observer state status in 1964 by the UN. The State of Palestine was granted non-member observer state status in 2012, with recognition of 138 UN members. As the State of Palestine is not recognized by some countries, like Israel, the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, France, Switzerland, Spain, Greece, Canada, Japan, South Korea, Mexico, Australia and New Zealand, among others. So some lists may still have only 194 countries. 201. States with at least partial recognition. Additionally, there are 6 countries that have obtained partial recognition from UN member states. This kind of official acceptance is called diplomatic recognition. These countries usually labeled on world maps as disputed territories or special cases, if they're on the map at all. The 6 countries with partial recognition are Taiwan, Western Sahara, Kosovo, South Ossetia, Abkhazia and Northern Cyprus. All of these are claimed as parts of other but are not actually controlled by them. The number of UN members recognizing them varies from just 1 for Northern Cyprus to over 100 for Kosovo. Wait, there's more. There are 3 self-declared nations that aren't recognized by any UN members. They are Somaliland, Transnistria and the Republic of Artsakh. 206 Olympic nations. The Olympic Parade of Nations claims over 200 members, even your atlas has less. That's because the Olympic didn't always require applicants to be independent countries. Dependent territories with partial self-government have been approved by the International Olympic Committee. Every UN member country is also in the Olympics. The one UN observer state in the Olympics is the State of Palestine. Vatican City isn't interested. Of the 6 partially recognized countries, 2 became the Olympic nations. They are Kosovo and Taiwan. (211) FIFA countries eligible for the World Cup. Football is the world's most popular sport. Most international matches, all the way up to the World Cup, are regulated by an organization called FIFA. There are 211 members countries that can compete in FIFA matches, even though most don't make it to the World Cup. Like the Olympics, FIFA didn't always require independence or international recognition for its members. The latest to join FIFA were Kosovo, a partially recognized country, and Gibraltar, an overseas territory of the United Kingdom. FIFA also allows England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland to compete as separate teams, even though they are part of the United Kingdom. But still, depending on whom you ask, there could be up to 249 countries on Earth. On a complete list of country codes, you will find 249 nations listed, which includes 193 UN member states and 2 observer states, 2 states with partial recognition, 45 inhabited dependent territories and 6 uninhabited territories and Antarctica. So the answer to the question, how many countries are there in the world, remains a question with different possible answers. If you like this video, please like and share with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe.
This is Basics.